stop being broke, overcome beliefs, and make millions. The journey from financial struggle to success isn't just about strategies, skills, or circumstances. It starts with one thing: belief. The belief that you deserve more. The belief that wealth is within reach, not reserved for a select few, but available to anyone willing to change the way they think about money. For too long, many have been conditioned to believe that money is hard to come by, that it's a privilege, or that there's only so much to go around. These false narratives shape the decisions we make, the risks we avoid, and the opportunities we miss. But what if those stories were never true? What if the key to unlocking unlimited wealth lies not in external circumstances, but in the very thoughts you carry? Imagine a life where your financial success is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality. A life where you're no longer chained to the mindset of scarcity or limited thinking, but empowered by the mindset of abundance and possibility. It all starts within you. The thoughts you think today shape the life you live tomorrow. Shift your mindset, and you shift your reality. This is not just about making money. It's about changing your entire approach to life, opportunities, and the way you see yourself in the world of wealth. This is about stepping into your potential, overcoming the beliefs that have kept you stuck, and rewriting the story of your financial future. The question is not, how do you make millions? But, are you ready to believe you can? Let this journey be a catalyst for your transformation, where your mind becomes the driving force behind your success. It's time to stop being broke, because the life you're meant to live is already waiting for you. Chapter 1. The Trap of Limiting Beliefs. There's a quiet, often unnoticed force that governs many of our decisions, our actions, and ultimately, our results. It's a mindset built over years that constantly whispers in our ears, "This is all you're worth. You'll never have more than this," or "Money is for others, not for you." These are the beliefs that bind us, trapping us in a cycle of lack and limitation. The most insidious part? We don't always recognize them as beliefs. They feel like truths. For many, financial struggles aren't just about strategies or timing. They're rooted in deeper, often subconscious beliefs about money and self-worth. When you believe that financial abundance is reserved for a lucky few, or that money is inherently scarce, you unconsciously create barriers that prevent you from seeking opportunities, taking risks, and ultimately claiming what you deserve. Your mind is working against your success, holding you back from achieving the very thing you desire. What is more dangerous than a lack of financial literacy or strategy is the silent power of these limiting beliefs. They shape your behavior in ways you might not even notice. The way you approach opportunities, the risks you're willing to take, the way you spend, invest, or save, everything is colored by your underlying beliefs about money. If you see wealth as something unattainable, you'll unconsciously act in ways that ensure you never reach it. Perhaps you avoid taking chances on lucrative ventures or feel undeserving of larger paychecks or investments that could change your life. In truth, these beliefs are not facts. They are stories. Stories that we've learned over time, often from others who believed in the same limitations, who passed on their fear and insecurity about money. But what if we could rewrite these stories? What if we could recognize that they aren't truths at all, but outdated programming implanted in our minds by people who are also trapped by their own limitations? It's easy to dismiss these beliefs as harmless, but in reality, they're the quiet architects of your financial reality. When you believe that money is a struggle, you create an environment where that belief becomes self-fulfilling. The opportunities to create wealth pass you by because your mindset is not attuned to recognize them, or worse, you sabotage yourself before you even begin. You may think that not having enough money is the problem, but the truth is that your beliefs about money are what keep you stuck in the cycle of not having enough. Breaking free from the trap of limiting beliefs requires more than just positive thinking. It requires a radical shift, a new way of seeing yourself and your potential. It's about dismantling these deeply held assumptions and replacing them with a mindset rooted in abundance, possibility, and empowerment. It's about choosing to believe that financial freedom is not only available to you, but that you are capable of achieving it. This chapter is about recognizing the beliefs that have been holding you back and consciously choosing to reject them. The moment you decide that you are no longer willing to accept these limitations is the moment your journey toward financial freedom truly begins. Your thoughts create your reality, and by shifting your mindset, you can break free from the trap of scarcity and step into the abundant future you deserve. Chapter 2. Breaking Free from Financial Conditioning. From the moment you were born, society began to teach you about money. Every word spoken, every event witnessed, every action observed formed a piece of the financial blueprint etched deep within your mind. These teachings, whether deliberate or unintentional, began to define what you believed was possible with money and, more importantly, what wasn't. You were taught what was acceptable in terms of earning, spending, saving, and investing, often based on cultural norms, generational patterns, and a collective understanding of financial limitations. But beneath this conditioning lies the truth. Most of these lessons were never yours to begin with. They were learned, ingrained, and passed down through no fault of your own. Consider the stories you've heard growing up. The lessons about money were everywhere, even in the silence of how people handled it. Money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that. These phrases, repeated over time, become ingrained in the subconscious mind, leaving you with a sense of scarcity rather than abundance. The subtle suggestion that money is something hard to come by, that it's something to be wary of, or that there are limits to how much one can possess, creates boundaries that don't actually exist. In many cases, these lessons about money were inherited from parents, peers, or even teachers who themselves were operating from a place of financial insecurity. Their views on money were shaped by their own experiences, by the economy they lived in, the struggles they faced, or the cultural environment they were part of. As a result, these beliefs have been passed down through generations, creating a chain of financial conditioning that keeps many trapped in the cycle of limited thinking. But the truth is that financial conditioning doesn't define your potential. It only defines your current perception of what's possible. These beliefs don't represent reality. They represent perceptions of reality. The foundation laid by society, media, and family influences shapes how you see yourself in relation to money. If you were taught that wealth is only for the lucky or the privileged, it's easy to internalize the belief that wealth is out of reach. If you were taught that the only way to succeed was through hard labor and long hours, you might overlook the value of leveraging your skills, knowledge, or the power of opportunity. Breaking free from this conditioning begins with awareness. The first step is recognizing that the financial beliefs you hold might not be yours, and that they don't reflect your true potential. This is the moment when you stop accepting limitations as fact and start questioning the beliefs that hold you back. Every negative thought about money, every fear of lack, and every hesitation in pursuit of financial freedom is a direct result of years of conditioning. The shift comes when you consciously reject those outdated teachings and begin creating a new financial narrative. It's about embracing the idea that money is a tool, not a reward for suffering, and that it's not a finite resource, but something that expands and grows with the right mindset and actions. You are not confined to a life of financial struggle because of your past. You can rewrite your story, setting new beliefs that reflect the boundless opportunities available to you. True freedom comes when you realize that you have the ability to create wealth, not through sacrifice or blind obedience to inherited patterns, but through the deliberate, empowered choices you make every day. You can shape your future by reshaping your beliefs, breaking free from the conditioning that no longer serves you. In doing so, you open yourself to a world of possibilities that were always there, waiting for you to recognize them. Chapter 3. Transforming your money mindset. The way you perceive money has a profound effect on the actions you take, the opportunities you seize, and the path you carve for yourself. It isn't merely about wealth, it's about how you approach the potential to create it. The transformation of your money mindset isn't an overnight change. It's a shift in the core beliefs you hold about yourself and your financial journey. Many individuals are conditioned to view wealth as a scarce resource. It becomes something that is out of reach, belonging to only a select few. As a result, you may find yourself subconsciously avoiding risks, ignoring opportunities, or holding on tightly to the little you have for fear of losing it. However, the wealthy think differently. To them, money is a tool that can be cultivated, expanded, and leveraged. They don't view wealth as limited. They understand that opportunities for abundance are boundless when approached with the right mindset. One of the key elements in transforming your money mindset is embracing a growth-oriented perspective. People with a growth mindset don't view financial setbacks as failures. Rather, they see them as stepping stones. They know that learning from every challenge and adapting their approach is the key to achieving long-term financial success. It's this openness to evolution that leads them to make smarter decisions, recognize new possibilities, and ultimately accumulate wealth. Another significant shift is in the realm of self-worth. Money isn't just about numbers. It's tied to how you see your value. When you increase your self-worth, you increase your financial potential. When you hold yourself in high regard, the universe opens up opportunities, and you begin to believe that you are worthy of success. It's crucial to know that you are deserving of financial freedom. When your internal belief in yourself aligns with your external goals, the transformation begins to unfold. Taking control of your financial future also requires eliminating the limiting beliefs that have been ingrained over the years. For example, the belief that money is evil or that only lucky people get rich prevents many from ever truly engaging with the world of wealth creation. By reshaping these ideas, you free yourself from self-imposed restrictions. Realize that money, in its purest form, is simply a tool for achieving greater things, whether that be freedom, comfort, or the ability to give back to others. Building an abundance mindset requires actively practicing gratitude for what you already have. Those who focus on lack often attract more of it, while those who appreciate what they have are more likely to attract greater opportunities. It's important to understand that wealth is not merely material. It includes the richness of experience, relationships, and the freedom to live life on your own terms. Start small. Begin by consciously altering how you talk about money. Replace statements like, "I can't afford it," with, "How can I afford it?" This simple shift in language can transform the way you see your ability to generate wealth. Ask yourself questions that promote creativity and resourcefulness, and avoid those that anchor you in scarcity. As you reframe your money mindset, the path forward becomes clearer. The opportunities you once overlooked now appear within reach. New ideas spring to life as your view of the world changes. Abundance is not reserved for the few. It is something you can create with the right mindset and the right actions. By transforming your mindset, you're not just setting yourself up for financial gain. You're opening doors to a new way of living, one where wealth and abundance are not merely goals, but realities that are within your control. It is within this space where possibility and action meet that wealth begins to flow effortlessly. Chapter 4. Rewriting your story. The narrative you tell yourself shapes every aspect of your life, from the way you approach challenges to the way you view opportunities. If you've been carrying a story rooted in scarcity and limitation, it's time to change the plot. Rewriting your story means acknowledging the old script, understanding its impact on your current financial situation, and then actively choosing a new, empowering narrative that aligns with the financial freedom you seek. For most, scarcity thinking stems from deeply ingrained beliefs about what is possible. These beliefs often arise from childhood experiences, societal messages, or failures encountered along the way. They become internalized, shaping not only how you perceive money, but also how you interact with it. You may find yourself stuck in cycles of debt, struggling to make ends meet, or sabotaging your own success without even realizing it. These patterns are the result of a story you've been telling yourself, a story that is no longer serving you. To rewrite your story, begin by recognizing the thoughts and behaviors that have kept you locked in scarcity. Start by questioning the stories you've believed about money. Was it that money is hard to come by, or that only the lucky or privileged are able to accumulate wealth? Once you begin identifying these limiting beliefs, you take the first step toward change. But this is just the beginning. Rewriting your financial story requires creating a new script that supports abundance, possibility, and growth. The next step is to visualize the future you want. Picture yourself living in a state of financial freedom, free from the chains of debt and scarcity. Imagine waking up every day with the confidence to pursue your dreams, knowing that you have the resources and opportunities to make them a reality. This vision is not about wishful thinking. It's about creating a mental picture so vivid and detailed that it compels action. The more clearly you can see this vision, the more likely you are to align your choices with that future. It's also crucial to let go of guilt or shame surrounding your financial past. Often people hold on to these negative emotions, believing that they don't deserve wealth or success because of their previous mistakes or challenges. In truth, every mistake is a lesson that adds to your strength. Financial success is not defined by your past, but by the choices you make today and the story you decide to live by from now on. Embrace the narrative of someone who is worthy, capable, and destined for abundance. With each new choice, with each step you take toward breaking free from scarcity, you are rewriting your financial narrative. Let go of outdated beliefs that no longer serve you and make space for a fresh story, one that reflects your true potential. Financial freedom is not a distant dream. It is a story waiting to be lived, and you are the author of it. Chapter 5. Vision for Wealth. Creating a clear and compelling vision for wealth is one of the most powerful tools in manifesting the financial life you desire. Without a strong vision, the path to wealth is often unclear, and the chances of achieving it are slim. But when you develop a vivid mental picture of the financial success you want to create, your mind and actions begin to align with that vision, opening doors that were once invisible. The first step in developing this vision is to ask yourself what wealth truly means to you. For some, it may be about having the freedom to travel or to live a life of luxury. For others, it may be about the peace of mind that comes from financial security or the ability to give back to the community. Whatever wealth means to you, your vision must be deeply personal and specific. It should evoke strong emotions and a sense of excitement. As the more connected you feel to your vision, the more motivated you'll be to turn it into reality. Start by imagining what your life would look like if you had unlimited financial resources. Picture the places you would go, the people you would help, and the experiences you would have. Create a mental movie of your ideal financial reality and immerse yourself in it as if it's already happening. This mental exercise is not only motivating, but also activates your subconscious mind, sending signals that guide your decisions and actions toward this vision. Your vision for wealth also needs to include specific financial goals. What is the amount of money you want to earn or accumulate? Do you have a target net worth, income level, or investment portfolio that would bring you peace of mind and security? Without clear goals, it's difficult to know where to direct your energy, and progress can feel uncertain or slow. Break down your vision into tangible financial milestones that you can work toward, and use these as markers to track your growth. At the same time, it's important to cultivate a mindset of abundance. Believe that there is enough wealth for everyone, and that your vision is just as valid as anyone else's. Money is not a limited resource. It flows in many directions, and it's available to anyone who is willing to take inspired action toward their goals. By holding a vision of abundance, you align your thoughts with the reality that you, too, can create wealth. Finally, revisit your vision regularly. Your financial vision should be dynamic and evolving, just like you. As you achieve milestones and grow as a person, your vision for wealth may shift, expand, or deepen. Keep refining it, keeping it aligned with your true desires, and let it fuel your decisions. The more vividly you can see your desired financial future, the more you can take concrete steps to manifest it. Wealth is created not just in the pursuit of money, but in the clarity and direction that a powerful vision provides. Chapter 6. Shifting from Fear to Action. Fear is the silent force that holds most people back from achieving their dreams. It whispers the false narrative that safety is more important than growth, that comfort is more reliable than risk, and that the path of least resistance is the one you should follow. For many, fear becomes a constant companion, quietly steering decisions, dictating actions, and keeping people confined in situations where they remain stagnant. When it comes to wealth, fear takes on many forms: fear of failure, fear of making the wrong decision, fear of looking foolish, or fear of stepping outside the comfort zone. It's often masked by procrastination, avoidance, or the desire to stay in familiar routines, no matter how unfulfilling they might be. What most people don't realize is that the very thing they fear, taking action, is the key to unlocking the financial success they desire. To shift from fear to action requires understanding that fear itself is not the enemy. It is an indicator. Fear signals that you are on the brink of something new, something that has the potential to expand your life. It appears when you are about to step into a space where growth is waiting. Instead of seeing fear as a reason to retreat, you must train yourself to see it as a sign that you are progressing toward something great. The key to overcoming fear is not to wait for it to disappear, but to build the courage to act in spite of it. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. It is the inner strength that propels you to take action, even when your mind is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Courage comes from trusting yourself, from knowing that the path you're walking, no matter how uncertain, will lead you toward your financial goals. Confidence plays a crucial role in transforming fear into action. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate over time. It comes from small victories, from proving to yourself that you are capable of handling challenges and succeeding in the face of adversity. Confidence grows when you step outside your comfort zone repeatedly and realize that you can thrive in discomfort. When you lack confidence, it's easy to believe that you are unprepared or unworthy of financial success. But confidence can be nurtured by breaking the cycle of inaction. Every small step you take toward your goals, no matter how insignificant it may seem, adds to your growing sense of capability. The more you act, the more confident you become in your ability to handle the challenges that come your way. Action builds momentum. The first step, no matter how small, is often the hardest. But once you take it, the next step becomes easier, and the next one even easier. The energy that comes from acting propels you forward, helping you to break through the inertia that fear creates. When you take consistent, purposeful action, you shift your identity. You move from someone who dreams of wealth to someone who is actively creating it. The path to wealth requires boldness, but boldness does not mean reckless action. It means making informed decisions, trusting your instincts, and moving forward despite uncertainties. Fear might never fully dissipate, but when you learn to take action in the face of it, you shift your relationship with it. You stop seeing fear as an obstacle and start viewing it as a tool that helps you grow, evolve, and move toward your goals. Remember, every successful individual has faced the same fears you experience. They too have been presented with moments where doubt and fear tried to sway their decisions. What set them apart was their willingness to take action despite those fears, and by doing so, they created a future where fear no longer had a hold on them. It had transformed into fuel for their success. Chapter 7. The Power of Compound Effort. In the pursuit of wealth, many people expect immediate results. They dream of fast success, believing that wealth will arrive in a sudden, dramatic shift. But the reality is different. True financial transformation is not born out of instant breakthroughs, but through the power of compound effort, small, deliberate actions taken consistently over time. The idea of compound effort is rooted in a simple yet profound principle. Small things, when done repeatedly, accumulate to create extraordinary outcomes. This applies not only to your financial journey, but to every aspect of life. It's the daily habits, the small decisions, the incremental steps that build the foundation for long-term success. When you break it down, wealth isn't the product of a single large action. It is the result of countless small actions stacked together. Each effort, no matter how minor it seems, contributes to a larger, unstoppable momentum. It's easy to underestimate the impact of seemingly insignificant actions. A small saving here, a small investment there, a minor adjustment in your spending habits, these may not seem like they're doing much on their own. However, when you consistently choose to make these small decisions day after day, week after week, month after month, they begin to compound. It's this accumulation that leads to massive results. Think about the interest earned on a savings account. A small deposit grows incrementally over time, but the longer the deposit is left untouched, the larger it becomes as interest compounds. This concept applies to your actions as well. When you put in the effort consistently, no matter how small, the effect becomes exponential. In time, those actions will yield a return far greater than the effort you put in. The compound effect doesn't just apply to money. It shapes your skills, your knowledge, your network, and your overall growth. This principle requires patience and discipline. The temptation to seek shortcuts or to give up after a few setbacks is strong. But compound effort demands consistency, even in the face of slow progress. It is in the moments when things seem stagnant that the most important work is happening. You are building momentum, strengthening habits, and positioning yourself for breakthroughs. The process is gradual, but every step you take is part of the larger blueprint for your success. Think of an athlete training for a marathon. Every run, every drop of sweat, every moment spent conditioning their body may not seem like it's leading to victory in the moment, but each one plays a crucial role in the bigger picture. Over time, their endurance grows, their performance improves, and they are prepared for the race. The same holds true for wealth creation. It's the daily, seemingly small decisions that lead to the monumental rewards down the line. Consistency is the cornerstone of compound effort. It requires a commitment to your goals, even when the results aren't immediate. This is why many people fail to achieve their financial dreams. They lose motivation too early. The allure of quick wins, or the frustration of slow progress, can lead to giving up before the compound effect has had a chance to work. But those who stay the course, continuing to show up each day, will find themselves in a position where their efforts compound in a way that seems almost magical. The key to harnessing the power of compound effort is recognizing that every small action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is contributing to something larger. It's the daily, consistent effort that leads to wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. When you adopt this mindset, you begin to understand that success is not about waiting for a moment of inspiration, but about showing up consistently and trusting that your efforts, however small, are building towards something extraordinary. The compound effect works whether you are aware of it or not. Just as money grows in a savings account without needing constant attention, your wealth and success grow in the background while you focus on taking those small steps. With time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come, not from giant leaps, but from the relentless power of compounded effort. Chapter 8. Aligning with opportunities. Opportunities have a way of showing up when you least expect them, but recognizing them and acting on them often requires a shift in perspective. Many people go through life with blinders on, focused solely on their current circumstances or past experiences, and as a result, they miss the chances that could radically change their financial trajectory. Seizing opportunities is not just about being in the right place at the right time. It's about being prepared, mentally and emotionally, to recognize them when they arrive. The first step in aligning with opportunities is understanding the direction you are heading. Without a clear understanding of your financial goals and desires, it's easy to overlook what might seem like a promising opportunity. Opportunities are often subtle, not glaringly obvious, and they won't present themselves with a banner declaring that they are the solution to your problems. Instead, they'll show up as small, seemingly insignificant events or decisions that, when aligned with your larger vision, can have a transformative impact. When you know where you're going, you can more easily recognize when something aligns with that direction. It's like walking down a path. If you have a clear idea of your destination, you can spot the signposts that lead you there. If you're unsure of your destination, however, any path might seem like the right one, and you risk wandering aimlessly. Recognizing opportunities is a skill. It requires a mindset that is attuned to possibilities rather than limitations. Opportunities are often disguised as challenges or inconveniences. They might require you to step outside your comfort zone, face fear, or take risks. If you are not prepared to stretch beyond your current situation, you may dismiss what could be a game changer. Wealth doesn't come from staying where you are. It comes from making bold decisions, embracing change, and taking action when the right opportunities appear. It is important to cultivate a mindset of openness and readiness. Opportunities don't always announce themselves in a dramatic fashion. They are often subtle nudges or small moments where a decision must be made. The ability to seize an opportunity often comes down to being aware and willing to act. You have to learn how to recognize when something is in line with your financial goals and then take swift, confident action. At the same time, opportunities are not just about chance encounters or lucky breaks. They are often created by the groundwork you've laid. By building relationships, expanding your skills, and positioning yourself in the right environments, you are actively creating opportunities. The more you expose yourself to new ideas, experiences, and networks, the more likely you are to find opportunities that align with your vision for financial growth. The process of aligning with opportunities also involves discerning which opportunities are worth pursuing and which are distractions. Not every opportunity is a good fit for your goals, and some may lead you further from where you want to be. This is where clarity of purpose becomes invaluable. When you are clear on your financial goals, you can assess each opportunity with a sharper eye. Is it aligned with your values and vision? Does it bring you closer to your financial freedom? Or does it simply offer a temporary diversion from your path? It's easy to be lured by the excitement of a new idea, but true financial growth comes from making calculated, intentional decisions. Opportunities are not about jumping at everything that comes your way, but about discerning those that will bring you closer to your ultimate goal. Once you align yourself with these opportunities, the results can be profound. Whether it's a new investment, a partnership, or a personal development experience, the right opportunity can shift your entire trajectory. However, it's up to you to position yourself to recognize it when it arrives. The most successful people are not necessarily those who wait for opportunities to find them. Instead, they are the ones who actively seek, create, and position themselves in environments where opportunities are more likely to emerge. They understand that success doesn't happen by chance. It's a product of intention, action, and a willingness to step into new possibilities. As you continue on your financial journey, align yourself with opportunities that serve your goals, and you'll find that the more you open yourself to them, the more they will appear. Chapter 9. Developing Wealth Habits. The path to financial success is not marked by a single monumental event, but by the steady accumulation of small, consistent actions that compound over time. These actions, rooted in discipline and focused intention, form the foundation of wealth. While many people look for quick fixes or sudden breakthroughs, those who achieve lasting wealth understand that it is the everyday habits that truly shape their financial destiny. The foundation of wealth starts with an awareness of your habits. Without consciously cultivating the right practices, it's easy to fall into patterns that keep you in the cycle of financial struggle. Habits, both good and bad, are the result of repeated actions and thoughts. If your daily routines do not align with your long-term financial goals, you will find yourself working against the flow of wealth rather than with it. At the core of wealth-building habits is the commitment to consistency. Wealth is built over time, and it is the small, consistent actions made day after day that will move you closer to financial freedom. These actions may seem insignificant at first, but like drops of water wearing down a rock, they accumulate into something far greater than the sum of their parts. Whether it's setting aside a portion of your income each month, educating yourself about financial markets, or networking with people who can help you reach your goals, each small step reinforces the momentum necessary to build wealth. One of the most powerful habits to develop is financial awareness. Being in tune with your finances means knowing exactly where your money is going. Tracking income, expenses, and savings may feel tedious at times, but it's essential to understand your cash flow in order to make informed decisions. Once you are clear on your financial situation, you can set intentional goals, make smarter choices, and take proactive steps toward building wealth. Beyond just tracking your money, cultivating the habit of budgeting ensures that you have control over how every dollar is spent. A budget isn't about restriction or deprivation. It's about setting priorities and intentionally directing resources toward your most important goals. Wealth is the result of making conscious, deliberate choices in the way you manage your money, not letting your spending habits dictate your financial future. Investing in your own education is another habit that sets the wealthy apart. The more you learn, the more your ability to make informed decisions expands. Knowledge about investments, financial strategies, market trends, and even personal development can help you recognize opportunities that others might overlook. The habit of continuous learning shapes a mindset that looks for growth and possibility rather than limitation. Networking and cultivating relationships with like-minded individuals is also key to building wealth. Wealthy people understand that their network is a powerful resource. By surrounding yourself with individuals who share similar goals and values, you open yourself to new opportunities, insights, and potential collaborations. Consistently investing in relationships allows you to leverage collective knowledge and experience, positioning yourself for success. Another wealth-building habit is the habit of delayed gratification. The willingness to forego short-term pleasures for long-term gains is essential to creating lasting financial success. It takes discipline to resist impulsive purchases and to choose investments that will pay off in the future. Those who build wealth understand the importance of investing in their future selves, often putting off immediate satisfaction for the sake of long-term prosperity. Creating a habit of resilience is just as crucial. The road to wealth is not a straight path. There will be challenges, setbacks, and times of uncertainty. Building wealth requires an unwavering commitment to your goals, even when circumstances are less than ideal. Resilience allows you to stay the course, to learn from mistakes, and to rise above failures rather than be defeated by them. Every setback is an opportunity to adjust, refine, and get back on track. The habit of gratitude also plays a vital role in attracting wealth. Gratefulness shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. When you focus on what you already have, whether it's knowledge, skills, opportunities, or relationships, you naturally attract more of the same. Gratitude helps you stay grounded and appreciative, fostering a positive outlook that supports your continued growth and success. The cumulative effect of these habits creates a powerful synergy. Each one complements the others, building a framework that supports and accelerates your journey toward wealth. The true power lies in your ability to show up consistently, day after day, making choices that align with your ultimate goal. Wealth building isn't a one-time event. It's a process built on habits that attract and sustain financial abundance over time. By making these practices a part of your daily life, you shift from merely wishing for wealth to actively creating it. Chapter 10. Unleashing the potential of your network. The people you surround yourself with play an undeniable role in your journey toward financial success. Wealth is not solely created in isolation, but through collaboration, mentorship, and connection. Your network has the power to open doors that would otherwise remain closed, offering not only financial opportunities, but also the wisdom and support needed to navigate the complexities of wealth building. When you begin to look at your relationships not just as friendships or professional connections, but as assets, you start to recognize the immense value that lies within your circle. Each person you meet has experiences, insights, resources, and perspectives that can either help you avoid pitfalls or reveal paths to new opportunities. The potential within your network is vast, but it requires intentional cultivation. Relationships, like any other investment, need care, time, and attention in order to thrive. Many people underestimate the power of their existing connections. They look outside their immediate circle for opportunities, forgetting that the most powerful assets often lie right in front of them. Your network is an extension of your own capabilities, multiplying your reach and influence. By tapping into the collective knowledge and strength of the people you know, you can accelerate your journey toward wealth. Whether it's collaborating with a colleague on a project, seeking advice from a mentor, or partnering with like-minded individuals to create something new, the opportunities within your network are limitless. However, simply knowing people isn't enough. It's how you nurture these relationships that matters most. A true network isn't built on transactional interactions, but on genuine value exchange. People are more likely to help those who have helped them, or at the very least, those who they feel have a genuine interest in their success. Offering value, supporting others, and showing appreciation are all key to creating strong, lasting relationships. When you invest in the success of others, you create a foundation of trust that can propel your own financial growth. The network you build also plays a crucial role in providing you with the resources necessary to make sound financial decisions. Whether it's gaining insight from someone who has mastered investing, learning from an entrepreneur's experiences in scaling a business, or accessing industry-specific knowledge, your network becomes an indispensable resource for making informed choices. Surrounding yourself with individuals who have walked the path before you equips you with the tools to navigate obstacles and avoid costly mistakes. In addition, networking opens up access to opportunities that might not be available through traditional channels. Partnerships, collaborations, and joint ventures often come through the connections you build and the reputation you cultivate. These alliances can lead to innovative projects, increased visibility, and shared resources, all of which contribute to your financial growth. The strength of your network lies not only in the number of people you know, but in the depth of those relationships. The quality of your connections often outweighs quantity. Building a network of individuals who share your values, vision, and work ethic will have a much greater impact on your financial journey than simply amassing a large group of acquaintances. Be intentional in who you surround yourself with. Seek out those who inspire you, challenge you, and elevate you to be your best self. As you invest in your network, don't forget the power of reciprocity. Wealth building isn't a solitary pursuit. It's about creating an ecosystem where everyone contributes, shares, and grows together. Each relationship is a two-way street, and by being open to both giving and receiving, you create a network that will continue to support and amplify your success for years to come. Chapter 11. Mastering Money Management. Building wealth requires more than simply earning money. It requires a deep understanding of how to manage it wisely. The way you handle money has a direct impact on your ability to create and sustain long-term financial success. Mastery over money management involves not just managing your income and expenses, but also cultivating a mindset that prioritizes discipline, foresight, and intentionality. The first step toward mastering money management is recognizing the need for a structured approach. It's easy to be swept up in the daily rhythms of spending and saving, but without a clear plan, money can quickly slip through your fingers. Successful individuals understand that wealth doesn't come from spending impulsively or living paycheck to paycheck. but from consistently making well-thought-out financial decisions that align with long-term goals. Whether it's creating a budget, tracking your spending, or setting financial targets, a system helps you stay on course and avoid making decisions based on emotion or immediate gratification. One of the foundational principles of money management is understanding the balance between earning, saving, and investing. While earning income is crucial, saving and investing ensure that wealth continues to grow over time. By adopting a habit of saving a portion of your income regularly, you create a buffer that helps you weather unexpected financial challenges. More importantly, by investing, you make your money work for you. Compound interest, investment returns, and income-generating assets become key drivers of your wealth-building process. The earlier you start investing, the more you can take advantage of the power of time and compound growth. Another key aspect of mastering money management is developing an understanding of risk. No investment comes without some level of risk, but the ability to manage and mitigate that risk is a sign of financial acumen. Risk management involves assessing potential outcomes, diversifying investments, and being prepared for both success and failure. Great investors don't shy away from risk. They embrace it with an informed approach, knowing that calculated risks often yield the highest rewards. Financial discipline is also paramount in managing money effectively. Many individuals struggle with controlling their spending, particularly when they are faced with tempting purchases or societal pressures to live beyond their means. True mastery over money comes when you learn to distinguish between needs and wants and make choices that align with your long-term financial vision. Delayed gratification becomes a powerful tool for wealth building. Choosing to save and invest today for a brighter tomorrow requires foresight and the ability to resist short-term impulses. One important part of managing money is knowing when to ask for help. Wealth building is complex, and having access to expert advice can significantly improve your financial decisions. Whether it's consulting a financial advisor, seeking guidance from an experienced investor, or learning from others who have achieved financial success, the wisdom of others can help you navigate difficult choices and avoid costly mistakes. The role of mindset in money management cannot be overstated. Your attitude toward money directly influences how you handle it. A scarcity mindset, one rooted in fear or doubt, often leads to hoarding, overspending, or avoiding necessary financial decisions. On the other hand, an abundance mindset focuses on the potential for growth and opportunity. With the right mindset, you approach money not as something to be feared, but as a tool that can be used to create value, opportunity, and freedom. Mastering money management is not an overnight achievement. It is a continuous process that requires commitment, education, and discipline. As you develop your money management skills, you set yourself up for financial security and long-term success. The more you learn, the better equipped you become to navigate the complexities of wealth building, ensuring that your financial decisions lead to lasting prosperity. Chapter 12. Legacy Building and Lasting Wealth. True wealth is not merely a matter of accumulating money for oneself. It is about creating a lasting impact, one that reverberates through generations to come. Building a legacy is the conscious act of crafting a future where financial success is not only for personal enjoyment, but also for the empowerment of those who come after you. It's about creating systems, opportunities, and values that endure well beyond your lifetime. The real measure of wealth is not in what you acquire, but in what you leave behind. Legacy building begins with the understanding that wealth is not a finite resource, but an ever-expanding one, capable of multiplying when managed with intention. It's a long-term vision, requiring a mindset shift from "what can I accumulate for myself" to "how can I create value for others that will last?" While many think of a legacy as simply passing on money, it encompasses much more. It involves passing on knowledge, values, opportunities, and the ability to create wealth for future generations. One of the first steps in legacy building is to clarify your values. Money is a tool. but it is the principles that guide its use that define a legacy. The way you handle finances, the choices you make, and how you approach wealth accumulation speak volumes to those who follow in your footsteps. Wealth isn't only about what's in your bank account. It's about the kind of person you become in the process and the way you inspire others to live and thrive. Financial success without purpose is hollow. Wealth with purpose, however, can fuel the dreams of countless individuals. Equally important is educating those who will inherit your wealth, both in terms of financial literacy and the mindset that accompanies it. The ability to manage wealth, invest wisely, and make thoughtful financial decisions is crucial for future generations to preserve and grow the fortune you've created. Financial education should be passed down alongside any material assets. When your heirs are equipped with the tools to handle wealth responsibly, they are far more likely to build upon it rather than squander it. Philanthropy also plays a significant role in legacy building. Generosity, when channeled in a thoughtful and strategic manner, becomes a cornerstone of a legacy that can affect communities, businesses, and individuals on a broad scale. By contributing to causes you are passionate about or establishing charitable foundations, you extend the reach of your wealth beyond your immediate family, creating a ripple effect that positively impacts the world. Philanthropy shows your commitment to a larger vision, one that values not only financial success, but also the well-being of others. Part of creating generational wealth is having a solid estate plan in place. The purpose of estate planning is to ensure that your wealth is distributed in a manner that aligns with your intentions and values. Without a plan, assets may not be passed down in a way that honors your legacy. Effective estate planning not only minimizes taxes and protects assets, but also provides clear instructions on how your wealth should be used after your passing. It offers peace of mind that the legacy you've worked to build will be preserved and nurtured by the next generation. Building wealth that spans generations also involves creating opportunities that allow for financial growth. This might mean creating businesses that can be passed on, establishing family-run enterprises, or building investment portfolios that continue to yield returns for years. Wealth building is about creating systems that can run independently of you. Whether it's through investments, real estate, or business ventures, the goal is to have income-generating assets that sustain and grow without requiring constant attention. However, a truly impactful legacy goes beyond money. It's about the culture of wealth you create within your family or community. This culture is built on trust, collaboration, discipline, and a shared understanding of the importance of wealth and its role in life. By instilling values such as hard work, integrity, and resilience, you ensure that your legacy is not just in the assets you leave, but in the mindset that continues to flourish. It's essential to involve your family in discussions about your vision for the future, opening up lines of communication about what it means to build, maintain, and grow wealth. Legacy building is not just about passing on assets, but also about fostering a mindset that values long-term thinking and strategic financial management. When your heirs understand the why behind the wealth, they will be better equipped to carry the torch forward. Building a lasting legacy requires patience and long-term thinking. It's easy to focus on short-term gains, but creating something that will persist for generations demands a commitment to slow, deliberate progress. It's the actions you take today, with an eye toward the future, that will define the legacy you leave. Whether it's through wise financial planning, investment in education, giving back to others, or instilling the right mindset in future generations. Building a legacy is about creating an enduring foundation that continues to support wealth for years to come. The journey of creating generational wealth is not just about securing your financial future, but ensuring that those who follow you are empowered to build their own paths to success. True legacy building is not a gift, but a responsibility, one that requires vision, strategy, and a relentless commitment to the principles that guide wealth, both now and into the future. Conclusion. The path to financial success is neither quick nor easy, but it is incredibly rewarding for those who are willing to challenge their beliefs, embrace new mindsets, and take consistent action toward their goals. You are not simply on a journey to accumulate wealth. You are embarking on a journey to transform your life, your mindset, and your future. Each chapter in this book has provided insights, tools, and strategies to help you reframe your understanding of money, break free from the limitations of the past, and create a powerful vision for the future. But the most important takeaway is this: the power to create lasting wealth lies within you. The choices you make, the beliefs you hold, and the actions you take today will shape not only your financial future, but also the legacy you leave behind. As you go forward, remember that building wealth is a process, one that requires patience, persistence, and above all, an unwavering belief in your own ability to succeed. Wealth is not an accident. It is the result of deliberate and informed decisions made over time. Your financial future is not defined by your past circumstances or the limitations others have placed on you. You are the author of your own story, and your story is one of transformation, growth, and empowerment. As you continue on this journey, know that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to achieving the financial freedom and success you deserve. This book has provided you with the foundation, but it is up to you to take the next step. Let your vision of wealth be the driving force behind your daily actions. Break free from old habits, challenge the limiting beliefs that have held you back, and step into the future with confidence and determination. The life you desire is within your reach. Your financial success and legacy are yours to create. Now is the time to stop being broke and start being abundant. It's time to transform your beliefs, take bold action, and make millions. Your financial future begins today, and the power to shape it lies firmly in your hands.